Then you see among this ummah, people who, for example, they listen to poetry and anasheed in order to correct the hearts, in that which resembles some of what the Christians were upon. Now it became that the way that you come close to Allah is with listening to nasheeds. And this is from the madhab of the Nasara. The Muslims never had this, wallahi. Shaykh ibn Taymiyyah comments on it and he says that some of the anasheed, there's no issue with it. And we're not talking about some of the poetry that you benefit from, some inshad to encourage people in certain aspects. Like an exaggeration in this. Anasheed now that became like music. And you subhanAllah, you have even people who used to be musicians, they leave their music because they were not very successful in it, and then they start making nasheeds instead. They have a version with the piano and a version without the piano. And nasheed, there's not even poetry. Background singers and music and people making their voice like a musical instrument. And then people go, well, until today you see people going to nasheed concerts to get near to Allah. Here Shaykh Islam doesn't even mention it. He mentions qasaid, yani people listening to poetry. That you think this corrects your heart. The Quran is what corrects your heart. Studying beneficial knowledge is what corrects your heart. Dua and dhikr corrects your heart. Wallahi, like listening to poetry, music and whatever, and believing this is what rectifies a person. But wallahi, this was taking all of it from the Nasara, who made their religion based upon this. Rather, even hatta the Yahud, you see them today, and they will talk about how you find God through music. There are so many things that have crept into this ummah from what the Jews and the Christians and the Persians and the Romans were upon.